Hey, it's Daniel here down at National Artificial Productions, and I'm going to talk to you about SPORE. Right here is the main menu, but I'm not going to talk about the main menu. I'm going to talk about how you edit creatures, buildings, and vehicles. Here you can see all the different types of buildings, different types of vehicles, military, religious, and economic. And then right there you have the spacecraft. But I'm going to first do creatures. Alright, right here you can see a little canvas that it started me with. You can obviously make it smaller, make it fat or not, and make it fat by or not by putting your mouse over a bone, then using the mouse wheel to scale it, as you can see right there. And over here you have all these items that you can put on your creature. You just simply click on one and drag it to your creature, and right here you can see that in action. But once when you do that, you notice all these little blue arrows and whatnot appearing, and it's for changing the way the item that you just placed on your creature to look. Right here you can see I'm basically done making my creature, but I wanted to have more health, so I click on one of those things kind of mostly towards the bottom and gives me a maximum of 5 health. Right there you can see charm, which is for social stuff, which I'll talk about a little bit later, probably part 2. And at the top right side of the screen you can see all these little attributes that these parts gave me. And right here is where you change the way your creature's color is. To get a bigger color selection, you need to click and hold on a specified color, and it'll give you a broader range of color in that, in say green. Right here is test drive, which is basically testing your creature out. It's all these little buttons at the bottom of the screen. You just click on one and it will make your creature do something, such as pose, or I think that I don't know what that was, or dance. And once when you think your creature's pretty cool, you need to name it. You can put a description of your creature or tags. Tags would be for putting on the internet, which I'm not going to do any of the description or tags. And now I'm going to talk about editing buildings. And there's a couple types of buildings. I'm going to choose a factory, and it's basically the same as editing creature, but you have parts, different type of parts, obviously. And to change the size of a part, you need to put your mouse over the part and use the mouse wheel to scale it. Right there you can see the complexity meter at the top right here inside of the screen. That's kind of in all editing things though. Right here I'm just putting a roof on, scaling it by using those arrows, and here is the way of changing the texture. Just go to paint, little paintbrush at the top of the screen, and to just click on a texture you like, and then click on color to change the color of the texture. And remember, you have to name whatever you made to save it. Now I'm going to show you how to edit a vehicle, a economic vehicle to be exact. So it's the same basic idea. Just click on one, drag it to the editing panel, and yeah, just basically the same idea. But one thing I didn't show you is the undo buttons. This is in all the editing systems as well. Just click on the undo or redo to undo or redo what you just did. Okay, if you notice on the top right side of the screen, there's these little bars with percents in them, and that is basically showing what your vehicle is good at and what it's bad at. Now for economic vehicles, I would suggest being good at speed and economic stuff. And here's how you would change the color again. All these different colors, selections. And here's my finished project. Okay, I'm not going to show you how to edit boats or aircraft because it's basically the same as land vehicles. And I'm not going to completely make a spacecraft because you probably get the idea by now. But I'm going to show you how many tabs there are up there. And here is where all your creations go, to SPOREpedia. Alright, right here's my recent downloads, my creations, my SPORE page, and in Sporecast, which you make by creating Make Sporecast, and finding stuff you think is cool. Alright, if you have any other questions on SPORE or any other game, feel free to message us. In the next tutorial, I will talk about the stages of SPORE.